Hey everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back on my channel. Today's video, can you guess what it is? Even though it's on the title and on the thumbnail, but it's also in the background. I'm actually going to do another MAC haul, which I know, and what's going on, stop spending all your money at MAC. I can't help myself. This is probably going to be the last MAC haul for a long time, unless you let me know any things that I would need for the summer, which maybe there will be one this summer, but I promise that I'm gonna try to not buy so many products at MAC, especially lipsticks, for the next couple of months. Maybe just one for the summer. Already convincing myself. That is bad. Okay, let's just start. That wasn't all bought in one day, by the way. There's more than one haul in here, but I just thought I would accumulate it. But I feel like I've been accumulating hauls for so long that they just end up being one after the other and a lot of things, but just how it rolls. That's just how it happens. Okay, so this is basically my winter haul for MAC. I'm gonna start with what's on my lips, which I know kind of clashes with my blush, so I'm aware, don't worry. It's a bit too cool tone for the warmth of the blush, but I'm doing another video and I'm testing the blush, so kind of has an excuse, and I really wanted to wear this on my lips. It's one of the MAC Patent Polish Lip Pencil, and this one is the color Patent Pink, which is a gorgeous cool tone pink, which I adore these type of lipsticks. I know a few years ago it was all about MAC Saint Germain, and nobody is loving that anymore, but I still love cool tone pink. I think they look gorgeous. These patent lip pencil are really moisturizing, but they're so pigmented anyway. I know a lot of tinted lip balms from drugstore especially, or even high-end. I've tried a couple and the pigmentation is just not there, but this has a really moisturizing finish, but it also has a lot of pigmentation, which is great. This is my second one, I believe, and so far I'm really loving them. I'm wearing it, like I said, on my lips today. My lips are pretty dry and I'm gonna have to do a few swatches, so needed all the moisture I could get. But this is awesome. It smells like vanilla, and obviously it has that the twisty little thing, and you do get a good amount. Here you go. So you do get a decent amount of product there too, so it's pretty much like a lipstick, but way more moisturizing. And I feel like they're not sticky, but they last really well on the lips. They're pretty thick. This one was actually a pretty recent purchase. I wanted to try the MAC Face and Body Foundation. Everybody raves about it and I've been dying to try it. I have dry skin, so anything that looks very natural and is kind of moisturizing, I'm all about. And I decided to get the color N2, which is probably going to be more in the summer, towards the summer shade. It's a bit dark for me right now, as you can probably see. Yeah, that looks really dark with this lighting. But I'm hoping with a little bit of a tan, I might actually use a bit of self tanner and do a first impression. Would you like to see this, or do you just want me to use it in a get ready with me or something? But this is what it looks like. Probably should have shaked it beforehand. So this is the color. As you can see, it's not my color right now, but I can see myself being that shade pretty soon. But it is really, really lightweight. It does feel pretty much like water. It does seem to blend to really natural finish. I blend it right there. It's not actually that bad once you blend it into my skin. Obviously a bit too dark, but not that bad. It feels very, very fresh, like you're putting water in my hands. So I really cannot wait to put this on my face and let you know, is it worth the hype? Because I know a lot of people talk about this and love this, and I would like to be able to love a foundation from MAC because there's so many of them, and there's a few that I do like, but I feel like MAC foundations have the reputation of breaking people out, which I don't know if it's a lot of people that don't know they're tolerant to gluten or something, because I know I broke out from foundation that contained yeast, and it would be really bad under the skin type of breakout, so not fun. But this I'm okay with. So if you were interested in trying some MAC foundation that were more natural, more everyday, but you are scared of it breaking you out, this doesn't seem to have anything that would break me out, so I'll let you know. I'll try it out and we'll see how it goes. But I'm really excited to try it. I feel like you can never have too many lightweight foundation for the summer, so that one. I really need to cut my hair, it's so long. You've probably heard, but if you didn't, MAC reduced the price of its eyeshadows, which finally, US they're $6 and Canada they're $8, which is much more reasonable. I feel like the competition of makeup geek eyeshadows and things like that were really affordable forced them to lower the price, which I'm really happy about, because this is I think it's my 5th color. So just to give you an idea, I don't own a lot. I got the color Soft Brown just because this is just the classic in the crease type of eyeshadow that is more of a warm tone, but I wanted to really go in store and see the products for myself to decide which other shades I need. But feel free to let me know in the comment section which colors do I need in my collection, because like I said, I only have 5 colors. The really boring ones, I probably have a white type of brow highlight. I have the black one and I have like Naked Lunch, all that glitter, those type of shades. So let me know any nice colors I need to add in my collection, because I will probably get some more so I can have some fun different shades that I could do looks using MAC eyeshadows, which I feel like back in the day everyone was using. Nowadays, not so much. So good thing on MAC. Speaking of eyeshadow, I decided to try for the first time one of their pressed pigment, which I know everybody mentioned. Is it Grandstand or something like that? Like there's one dark brown that everybody mentions, bronzy color obviously. And this one is Light Touch, which is lighter. I thought this one I would get a lot more use all year round. So this is what it looks like. I love this type of like shimmery color. And I wanted to know, oh yeah, that is gorgeous. Like in a corner highlight or all over the lid, this seems like something I would want to use. There is a fair amount of like almost glitter in there though. They're like, they're kind of like in between a shimmer and a glitter, as you can see. This is gorgeous, but I feel like it's not super opaque, so I would probably use this over a shadow like right now. I can't put it on right now because I'm testing another palette that I have to go back and do like the first impression part. This is what it looks like. It's gorgeous. I obviously do a zoom. I should have done that with the other ones. But this is what it looks like. How pretty is this? Like here, you see better the color right now. This is the color. It's gorgeous. Like, yes. It's just awesome, but when you swatch it, it's not fully opaque, which I feel like this is going to be gorgeous when you just add it over another eyeshadow on your eyelid, just in the middle of it, just to give it a little bit more light. This is gorgeous. The last thing I need in my life is probably another blush or another lipstick, let's be honest. But I decided to get another blush from MAC because I think they have a great formula. They last all day long on me. They're not overly pigmented. They're like super blendable. They have an incredible range of color. Like anyone can find a shade that they like. And I'm gonna be doing a swatch, like a cheek swatch and arm swatch of my MAC collection. So keep an eye out. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this. My cheeks are probably gonna hate me, but I'm gonna work on it. Maybe if I do little bits by little bits, I'll be able to do a video on it. Anyway, the blush I got is a matte finish and it is the color Mocha, which I've been really adoring these type of like, is it boring or is it not boring type of blush? And this one is a gorgeous like mauve color. It's a bit darker than the ones I've been using for winter, but I thought we're going towards summer and I feel like these type of color with a little bit of a tan is just, it's everything. So this is what it looks like from up close. It's gorgeous. It's a matte finish, so they're usually pretty pigmented, but really blendable. Yeah. It kind of looks mauvey, but there's some warmth to it whenever you swatch it, which is perfect for the summer. See, with my skin tone, because I'm a little bit more cool tone, you can really see the warmth to it. It's going to be gorgeous for summer. So if you have like light medium skin tone, this is something you should really look into. I'd heard a lot of people mention how amazing that color was, and they were right. So I'm really happy to be able to add this to my collection. By the way, am I the only one that does this? I keep those and I actually cut them in half and like put them all together and use them to organize my blushes. So if you never thought about this, keep them. And the lipstick too, like the boxes are awesome for this. Like whenever I do an updated makeup collection, which probably gonna happen in the fall, whenever I do that, you're gonna see it. That's how I organize a lot of my blush and lipsticks. Just realized that I didn't even swatch soft brown, which I feel like I was showing it more to ask you for suggestion than to really show you the color. So a little bit of a fail. Let me try that again. So this is what soft brown looks like. As you can see, it's kind of a warm tone brown. Okay. And this is the color right here. So as you can see, it's a pretty warm brown. Let's do some lipsticks because as usual, I got a reasonable amount. I decided to try the ones from the Charlotte Olympia line. Packaging is just everything. I love it. I'll try to include a picture of the arm swatches I did so you can see the arm swatch. I'll obviously swatch these on my lips so you can see them, but they're all matte and they're all type of reds. They are fairly similar to the other reds that are permanent, so I'm going to include some swatches. Actually, I should do that right now so you can see are they similar, is it worth the money or not, but they're all matte formula and the packaging is just... First one is the color Scarlet, which is just a classic red color. As you can see, it's gorgeous. It's just the perfect red. It's a matte finish, so they're really, really creamy, but they do dry down to a matte finish. They're comfortable. They're not as drying as the retro matte ones. Let's compare it to Ruby Woo. Okay, actually, comparing to Ruby Woo, it's actually warmer, which I think is a good thing. They're not exactly the same. So on this side, this is the color Scarlet. Scarlet. So as you can see, it is warmer than Ruby Woo. Next one is the color Leading Lady Red. I would say it is similar to Russian Red, but I would say that there's almost like more red to it, almost like, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell at the camera. They actually look very similar when I just do this, but if I had to choose, I would say Russian Red is a little bit more brown and the other one is a little bit more reddish, more almost a little bit cool toned. Last but not least of that collection, I got Retro Rouge Matte. Oh, Retro Rouge, the matte is just the finish. So on your left side, you can see the Retro Rouge color, I believe that's the name. And on the other side, on top, okay, so this is the color Retro Rouge, and when I do this, you can see in the bottom, it's Diva Glam 1, and over it, it's Diva. Diva is obviously more berry, and the Viva Glam is a little bit lighter, but it kind of would be a mix of the two to give you an idea. It's a pretty brown red. I feel like it would probably look a little bit more like chili. So I don't have that color, so I can't compare it, but I would say it's pretty much different enough that you could justify it. The least different would have to be the middle one, so that would be Leading Lady Red. MAC lipstick, the matte MAC lipstick, have a really good lasting power. Like, they stain like crazy, so it's gonna be there for a couple weeks. Kidding, a couple days though. I decided to get a glitter. This is my first time getting a glitter from MAC. I do have a few of their pigments and they're great, but first time using glitter. I've been really into glitter. I keep seeing looks that look gorgeous and I'm like, yeah, I want to start doing looks with glitters. So I decided to get this one, and oh my god, you can see it. Like, how stunning is this? This one is 3D Lavender, which, yes, I want this on my eyes, on my face, everywhere. This is just the most stunning color ever. I'm not going to attempt to swatch this because it's going to go absolutely everywhere, but how perfect is this? Like, this is a humongous quantity though. I wish MAC had like half sizes because there's no way I'm going to use this completely. I'm planning on doing a declutter series, which, whoop whoop, I hope you're excited because that's going to be a lot of trouble. But I need to declutter my collection because it's just getting ridiculous. And right now I don't have all my furniture because I just moved my stuff and there's like boxes and boxes of things. So it's going to be fun, but at the same time I'm going to reorganize everything. So hopefully during the fall, probably September, I'm going to be able to do a makeup collection, which is good. So as I was starting to prepare everything to declutter, I finally found this product, the one I had, which is starting to really be dried out because I had it for so long. So on the bright side, the MAC paint pots last forever, and it's the color Painterly, which is the one I love the most, but I lost it and I couldn't find it for the longest time. And now that I bought it, obviously, I found it and I can't open this. I'm so sorry. I would swatch this, but I can't open it. So I'm alone home right now, so I can't ask anyone, but this is what it looks like. It's basically my skin tone, pretty much. It's like a cool tone, beige color. If you have more of a yellow undertone, I would go with soft ochre, but I love this color. This is just perfect. Basically look like my skin tone, so it's great to use. I like that it really covers any redness, which I do have naturally on my eyelids, so really happy to have it back in my collection. I'm just annoyed that I found the other one, but the other one is really old, so I should probably get rid of it anyway, but got it back in my collection, really happy about it, but life. One more thing before there's more lipsticks. I decided to get the Mixing Medium eyeliner because I've been, like I said, really into glitter, but also like bright eyeliners, but you can use your shadows to do eyeliners. Basically what I was trying to say in one word. I decided to get this. I haven't tried it yet, so let me know if you have. The color is actually a little bit weird. It kind of looks like a expired vanilla pudding. So you basically apply a little bit and then you use some pigments or some eyeshadow. You just mix it together and then you can use it as eyeliner. If we could stick to English today, Emily, that would be awesome. You can basically create your own eyeliner with some pigments, which I feel like for the summer that would be really cool. Some shadow, some pigments that I have, or even the glitters. I'm gonna be trying a few things and I'll let you know. You might see this in tutorials. It might be a mess, but it sounds like something that would be fun, so I'll be trying this out. I made a boo-boo and I bought 3 lipstick from MAC, which I don't need, but On the bright side, whenever I do an updated makeup collection, MAC lipstick collection, and I swatch them all on my lips, the more color I have, the more helpful it is, right? Maybe, maybe not. With that said, I decided to get 3 colors. So the first one I got is Flesh Pot, which on its own would be ridiculous on me, or most people in general, to be honest. It's a very, very, very light nude color. Basically, this is like concealer on my lips. What I like about this is that it's a little bit more cool tone than Myth, even when it was popular, was not the right color for me. I bought it because I kept watching people that had a yellow undertone and it didn't end up looking as good on me. But this one is a little bit more cool tone, which is just perfect. Obviously wouldn't necessarily use it on its own. By the way, it's still pretty warm-ish, like it's not full cool tone. But this is great to mix with some lipstick if you want them to be a little more pale, or even just add it to the middle of the lips to just give them a little bit more volume. So this is a great addition to my collection. Obviously when I swatch it on my lips, it's gonna look a little weird. Next one, I decided to get Fast Play. I used to hate mid-tone pink because I thought they would just not suit me. I thought I looked ridiculous wearing them, basically. I changed my mind since, and Fast Play is just this gorgeous, dark, it's an amplified finish, by the way. I didn't say for Flesh Pot, which is a satin finish, which is one of my favorite finish because they kind of are matte, but a little bit more moisturizing. So amplified, they're really, really creamy and really pigmented usually. So I'm excited to swatch this. Oh yeah, they're like a cream finish, but like on steroid. Like pigmentation is just, whoa. This is stunning, and I can see this looking amazing on tan and deep skin tones. Personally on me right now it would be a little dark, but actually it's a good thing. And I feel like during the summer it's gonna be gorgeous. Like just tap this and just blend it on my lips and it would be a gorgeous everyday color too. And lastly, I got Cosmo, which again, mid-tone pink, because I used to be scared to death of them and I don't own that many. So this one is a little bit warmer. It's gonna be pretty wearable. This one is a amplified finish too. So again, very, very moisturizing. This one is a little bit warmer and a bit lighter than Fast Play, which I feel like right now on the camera, they look very similar. Oh, you can see it better now. Okay, there is a difference. You know when you're not sure and like trying to justify yourself, but I know you guys will understand me, but for most people that would be very, very similar. But no, you can see it's a bit more red, a bit more, see? You can see super well now. They're very different. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited to see the decluttering series? How much should I cut it out? Like, should I just do foundations, just powder, or should I just group some that are smaller? Probably going to do that. Let me know which eyeshadow, which I can't find it right now, it's right here. Let me know which eyeshadows from MAC I need in my life, because I don't have a lot and I know a lot of people would like to see more tutorials using MAC eyeshadows. So let me know your favorite ones because I need some help. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye.